Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft video brought to you by Rob's Mind. And today we are starting out episode 27 of my Let's Play series. And we are here once again in the Nether, checking out the little Nether hub that we pretty much started and got quite a bit done on last episode. So before I come out of this view, I don't want to give any spoilers. Let's go ahead and head down this elevator, get kind of close, and here we go. So, I know what you guys are thinking, that it may not be exactly what you like or your style or something like that, but honestly, I kind of like it. It has grown on me. I did get a comment down in my comment section to try and make this like a flex room where we try and show off kind of and put down a bunch of expensive materials, and I thought this was kind of a creative and fun way to do it, make kind of a little Nether scene. After I made this scene, I kind of thought that it might look cooler as like an ice or snowy type theme, you know, kind of as opposite of the Nether. That might be kind of an interesting concept. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section. Although I would really feel bad for Dave over here if we ended up changing this to an ice biome. He would probably be very, very cold. Yeah, but we'll figure that out. We'll cross that bridge whenever we get there. Other than that, guys, we have got this floor going on. This is my ultimate flex floor right here. The most show-offy thing I have, you know. We've got tons of diamonds in there, but more importantly, these are netherite blocks. There's 16 of them. Now, I did the math, and that means that I mined 576 ancient debris for this. We got 9 stacks of ancient debris exactly to get these 16 netherite blocks. So that is pretty amazing whenever you think about it like that. Now, guys, I do have a couple of projects planned. If you do remember, I said we were going to be doing a wither skeleton farm today, and so far that has not changed in my mind, although there are a couple of things that I want to do in order to complete this room. You can see over here that we've actually got a wall put in. This is blue ice right here running all the way up. I do like how that looks. It matches the soul lanterns. I think that's what they are, soul fire lanterns or something like that. But yeah, this is looking pretty cool. I like this a lot. This is very simple, just these 3 different types of blocks right here. The polished bricks, the cracked polished blackstone bricks, and then just the regular polished blackstone. I wonder if I can crack that in a furnace. Ooh. I'll have to test that out later. I'm not exactly sure if you can. But yeah. Today, I did realize there's 2 things that I'm lacking from this area. Number 1 is a trash can, because this thing fills up ridiculously fast. I've already emptied it. We've gotten all of these netherite hose. I think there's a few more in the system, as a matter of fact, that we could go ahead and snag out of there. And then another thing that I'm actually missing is a crafting bench or anvil or anything like that. And I do think right here is probably the perfect spot for my crafting bench. Yeah, I want it to pop up right here, so I think we'll have a button right there that we can hit, and then this diamond block will swap out with a crafting bench flush with the floor. So let's go ahead and get my redstone box and work on that. And now I've got some redstone resources, and this is such an easy project that we are going to try and go ahead and build this on camera. Even though kind of doing redstone on camera is a little bit difficult, we're going to go ahead and go for it anyways. So that right there, the diamond that I just broke, that is the block that we're wanting to swap out. So then we need, that will be the diamond, that will be the extended piston, that should be the bottom of the piston right here. Okay, we got enough headroom to make our way out of there. Then we can go ahead and place our diamond back. We want pistons on both sides like that. Want some blocks right next to those. I'm going to go ahead and connect those up because I know we're going to be connecting all of this up in a moment. Let's go ahead and grab torches and repeaters. Place repeater there, repeater there. Then over here, we need a torch. Torch. redstone dust on the top of each of those. Then we need redstone on all of these. It's actually easier if we place our crafting bench or whatever we're going to swap into that side before we go ahead and close it all up. A block here, torch right there to connect it all up, and then a redstone dust right here. Our button's on top of this block right here, so whenever we hit the button, should unpower all of this, and we should see some magic. Let's go demonstrate. Here's the circuit in action. And it is very quick. Yeah, we're going to need to go ahead and get a block for in there, so you can't see the circuitry whenever you switch it. But yeah, it is quick and it is reliable. Not only that, this is Bedrock Edition, so we can actually do the same thing with an anvil if I can find a spot in the floor without a hopper. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a space without any hoppers below this floor. I have got hoppers everywhere. It is a mess under here. So I just went ahead and tossed an anvil on top of a half slab as well as a stone cutter, because I do tend to need both of those things right next to a furnace sometimes. Then we've got, the crafting bench over here, and then we have the newly installed trash can system. So we'll just go ahead and grab a bunch of this stuff. Right now, I do have everything dispensing into lava. And yes, I'm sure that I'm throwing away some Soul Speed 3 and stuff like that. Enchanted books. I don't care. It's alright. We're going to just go ahead and do this. So in here, it is just all shooting into lava. Pretty cool. Dropper is dispensing, and there we go. We have a trap chest there just in case we happen to throw in any of our tools or anything. And yeah, just kind of trying to idiot-proof it, because I can tend to be an idiot sometimes. And the last two functionalities that I would like that room to have are these two levers. I would like to get rid of each of these levers off of the interface of my Piglin bartering system and move them down into my actual storage room. Now this one over here is going to be the tricky system to install, because I have two different obstacles to overcome. I need to be able to get items from down there up and into our minecart chest, and then I also need to be able to dispatch that whenever I am ready. Over here, this one's going to be easy as pie, I hope. It should just be as simple as connecting a vertical wire up and hooking it up, because all that this one does, essentially, is lock our etho hopper clock that is over here. So as you can see, redstone is powered, which means that this clock is no longer able to switch back and forth. So guys, a lot of work has been done since the last clip, and I've kind of decided what I want to do for the rest of the episode as well. Don't think we're going to be getting the Wither Skeleton Farm all fully constructed today, unfortunately, but I did realize that it's actually a lot more of a grind than I was going to make it out to be. So yeah, we'll get more into that in a little bit. First, let's go on a small tour of this. So right here, we have got some gold storage that I've got. This is just a barrel that I fill with my shulker boxes full of gold blocks. Then we can take those, break them down into our ingots, come over here. We can throw all of the ingots in. This is a trap chest, so that way it powers the hoppers beneath it, so that way in case I accidentally put something in there. We got a skull, by the way, just kind of exploring the Nether fortress. But if I put something in there that I don't want to be in there, then it goes ahead and doesn't take it out until we do this. Then a bunch of hoppers pull that out, take it over here to a dropper vader that goes all the way up and delivers it to our gold minecart. So the indicator light actually shows that process happening. And if we come up to the top, we can see this dropper vader going bananas. Oh, man. We've got it filled all the way down to the bottom. And then up here, it all comes up, flows on into this trapped chest. I don't really want to open it because it's trapped. It'll stop the flow of items. And then it goes down here at double hopper speed, and it delivers it into this chest, this chest minecart. Back down here, we have got this lever and this lever. So what this one does is when I flick it, it will power the powered rail up there, and also the piston to extend the block in the back. So now you can see that our minecart is actually dispatching. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And then over here, we have our bartering system. I just represented that by a piece of quartz. Didn't really have anything better to show for it, in my opinion. That is probably mostly what I'll be using this for, is renewable quartz. And you can see that all of our piglins are getting their items. That comes up, it unpowers this line, which actually leads over to our hopper clock. The hopper clock is feeding the piglins all the items, and you can see we're still getting gold flowing into our system up here. And as you can see right here, all of the lights have turned on, and all of the lights are starting to flash down here, indicating what items we are getting through the system currently. And, of course, our trash can, which we actually need to take advantage of because, oh yeah, I did a little bit of AFK, not even very much AFKing. I'm going to need to figure out something to do with all of these non-stackable items, because I seriously don't even want to keep most of this junk. And I don't really want to go through the trouble of smelting down the boots into iron nuggets, because, I mean, come on. Come on. We get so many from this farm. But we will go ahead and switch this off, let the items all bleed out of the system, get sorted and whatnot, and then we will go ahead and talk about our next project, because, man, today is a redstone kind of day. I'm just in the redstone mood. So, guys, the next project that I am wanting to do, every time I hear ghast, I always think that it's spawned in here, but I shouldn't have, I hope. But, yeah, the next project that we are wanting to do is a piston bolt. Oh, yeah, a lot of you guys probably don't even know what a piston bolt is, because we are on Bedrock Edition, but they do exist, people. They do exist, and we are going to build one today. It's not going to be a particularly long one. Keep that in mind, because right over here, yeah, right here is our Nether fortress. Okay, please don't die. I literally almost fell in the lava earlier. I smashed into a wall and dropped down and activated my elytra just in time to fly out of there. Pretty cool experience, but yeah, don't really fancy doing that again. But right here, guys, right in this area, that is where I am going to be building the Nether skeleton. Nether skeleton? Right there, I'm going to be building the Wither skeleton farm. Yes, well, that is where we're going to be having it, and, somewhere over here we need a solid area to connect up and build our little thing. Probably going to have to build it out of blackstone and basalt and stuff in order to keep gas from exploding it in case they happen to track me. I do plan on building that farm right here, but guys, there's so much work to be done. I mean, I have to spawn-proof all around here. Oh, it's going to be such a pain. I'm thinking about just going the Iscal 85 route and using a bunch of gold pressure plates and spawn-proofing the entire affected area around where I plan on building the farm. That would probably be a smart thing to do. But first things first, guys, I got to go into the overworld, go to my gold farm, and actually repair up my pickaxe, because, oh my god, this is like my third pick. All of them are about to break. So after a little bit of building, this is what we have got to signify our Nether fortress, our Wither skeleton tunnel, and the reason that I'm going to have an iron door right here. the reason that I've got it removed right now is because this is actually going to be a one-way thing. This piston bolt is going to run in one direction. It's going to automatically boot you off at the end. Then the minecart is going to go over and insert itself into the piston bolt that is the returning side. And that returning side should come out over here. So, pretty cool stuff. I'm not sure if I'll have it the same design or not. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments section what you guys think about this, and if you guys think that we should mirror it on the opposite side of the portal or build something different. Not too sure. But anyways, let's go ahead and run in here and start doing some redstone. I'm going to grab my redstone shulker box because once I am in, I'm not coming out. Alright guys, now before we go in there and check out this this piston bolt, I have put in quite a few hours into constructing this thing and tons upon tons of resources. And a link to Poison Rain, his channel, will be down in the video description. I got this concept from him, kind of stole his circuitry, and then I wanted all of the wiring to be hidden, so had to kind of redesign the entire system. But anyways, we have got what we've got, and check this thing out, guys. You hop in the minecart, you hit the button, and woo, takes you over 20 blocks per second all the way over to our destination. And you can see right here we've got a nice little viewing area. You can hop down here, open up this door, and it's a one-way door. We're not going to put any kind of entrance over here. It'll just be closed, just to kind of not confuse anybody. Then right here we have the piston bolt going back. Like I said, many hours put into this. And the only thing that the system is lacking so far, obviously we're lacking the roof, but also I did not happen to put in the cactus and all of the hoppers to take our minecart and transfer it all the way over back into this system. Because that is how I want this to work. I want it to be one endless chain of the same minecarts being recycled. So I am going to go ahead and get cracking on hooking that up real quick. So guys, let's give it a run with that system now installed. We go in this side. This one was the one that was all working to begin with. I just love the way that this looks. I might give it some stairs on these points here so that it's not so rectangular. That's kind of annoying me a little bit, but other than that, man, I love the way that this room came together. Right here, I do want this to be like the main upper floor. Get out of here. So we'll probably have this be like a semicircular area, and this will be right up against the back wall, and I should be able to squeeze that same elevator that we've got in the other one, in the other room, the Piglin trading room. Yeah, that's the gist of that. That's the kind of the plan there. Gonna probably have a huge glass window and stuff like that. We'll try and make it look pretty fancy and whatnot. Now let's check this one out and see if everything goes according to plan. Man, and what a design for this piston bolt, too. Very cool. All right, went on in. Should come over here. I believe we should end up with 7 minecarts in here, although I should have probably looked at this. Yep, there we go. We just saw it get delivered. Perfect. All right, so now that we've got that system all working, I think that the only thing that there is left to do, guys, is read the comments of the day. So we've actually got 2 of them this time. This one says, for timestamp 21 minutes and 30 seconds, as you say, you will build a villager trading. Please don't do that. Making a village in the Nether/end can crash your world, and you probably don't want that. No, I definitely would not want that. So thank you for informing me of that. I did not know that that was such a bug. And if anybody else can confirm that or anything like that, let me know in the comments section. Would be interested to know if anybody's actually encountered that other than him, because that is really unfortunate. But let's go ahead and check out the other comment that we've got in this room. It says, I like the Kryden obsidian behind the chests. That turquoise block looks so bad, in my opinion. Also, you definitely need some kind of gold block pattern incorporated into the floor as well. The theme seems to be flex, so just basalt or wood isn't going to do. Thinking some combination shroom lights, gold, and maybe a lava floor under glass or something to give the floor more depth too. Just a thought. The build looks so good, and the progress this episode was insane. Alright, so that comment is actually referring to this floor here. That is where I got the inspiration, if you couldn't tell. And, guys, the more that I see this floor, the more I really, really enjoy it, especially with our family of Striders that we're ending up down there. I think we have Dave, Dirk, Marjorie, and Thing 2. So, if you're wondering why Thing 2, it's because we had a Thing 1 sitting on top of his shoulders. But unfortunately, whenever he would scale up the gold block pyramids, he suffocated Thing 1 in the Crying Obsidian. So, that is why we now only have Thing 2 down there. Oh, pretty cool. I'm loving it. I really like this this idea. And this Nether base is really, really pulling itself together. And if you did enjoy this episode, please do hit that like button, leave me a comment, and please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. It really does help me a ton. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.